is this gonna be the last one I ever find? Will I ever find a lyric that just seems that honest?
I can explain,
Is that gonna be the best thing I ever did?
Let's make love but not be friends. Let's use our bodies as instruments. I gave you all the gentle honesty I got. But lucky for you, lucky for me, lucky for us, we're both God.
It's not every day. What will you discover next? This song is brought to you by the reimagined, rediscovered Dodge. Upgrade today. Let's make love but not be friends. Let's use our bodies as instruments. I gave you.
I feel like the day is very logistical and the night is very emotional. That's always when like the most interesting concepts come to me. Music is the path of least resistance next to maybe poetry. I require no one's permission to do it. So if it's going well, every time you're doing it, it's surprising you. Every song comes from a different place depending on where I am in that moment. A lot of it started with finding a feel that I wanted to work with first and then bringing vocals in afterwards. A lot of the songs on the record, songs like Child or Gun Shy, like the vocals and the recordings of those songs are the first time I ever played them.
I get motion sickness from my phone. I get motion sickness from my phone. 'Cause I don't like being alone.
That's always what I'm searching for in my lyricism is like spontaneity and honesty, and for it to not feel too controlled. I think with this record was the first time I was able to have the music and the production emulate that as well.
I'm gun shy. Don't leave me alone. Me alone. I'm gun shy. Don't leave me alone. Me alone with me. Unable to sleep.
Doom is the first album that was just 100% my thing. This album is just full of ghosts. This album is just full of 3 a.m. ghosts. You never knew moment to moment if there was gonna be someone talking in your right ear or if you would hear me like taking my guitar off after a take. That was one of the biggest discoveries on this record, was just being like, I don't have to clean everything up. Once that freedom was there, then that expanded and became a motif throughout the whole thing. We give ourselves too much credit. You're really just pushing through this mess, hoping you stumble on something. There was something I found that I just loved about having these like big, fun, singable choruses just singing about dread.
Explain,
Oh. Fuck, I had it.
Got it, you don't get it, God, you don't get it.
You need to keep yourself modest and understand that your job is to change people's lives. Your job is just to be vulnerable and modest and be in search of something that makes you excited. But as you get to the point where you start to make content and art that you like, it becomes less important what other people think. That's where knowing when you can take something like a moniker, which you use potentially as a shield, and you can set that down and know that you don't need that anymore. Because as soon as a tool is not useful anymore, it weighs you down. Knowing now's the time to let that go on the back burner, let that take the back seat, is super important for your next chapter and what you're doing next.